said, listen, I want to be a billion-dollar company in 5 years. Dr. Kroll, what can you bring to the company with your skills and your experience in both network marketing, product design, and an understanding of the business that can help me achieve that goal? And I said, well, I have to think about that for a while, because that's complicated. All of you that have been in network marketing know that companies out there, there are thousands of network marketing companies. And all too often, the product is one that you have to come to understand completely, and then you have to go out and try to explain it to people where they've never heard of this new stuff. It's some water running out from rocks in Vilcabamba. I don't mean to put down any other company here, if any of you were ever in the Vilcabamba company, but you know what I'm talking about. You can't quite, it takes a while to explain this stuff, and then all of a sudden you lay the price on them that it's $70 for a shot of this stuff. And they say, well, listen, you know, I want to think about it. And it becomes very hard to build a business. So I thought, well, with the power that we have with Andrew Reinhardt, and that is a great secret, I thought, boy, here's the opportunity to do it right. So what did we want? We wanted to get right into the big leagues from day one. And that means that we had to come up with a product that is already in some form out there that everybody uses every day, and that you as distributors will have to do very, very little talking to convince anyone that this is a product they should need. No big, long explanations. You do not need to know the science that I'm going to share with you. That is only to build for you the credibility to totally understand the product, okay? So, let me start by talking very briefly about anti-aging. And we in science have been on an eternal quest, like all of mankind. All life on our planet struggles to stay alive. Whether it's a bacterium that changes its genetics to become resistant to penicillin, a shrub with thorns so it won't be eaten, or a gazelle on the Serengeti outrunning a hungry lion. And in human history, infectious disease from bubonic plague to tuberculosis to malaria has killed millions, and most of science struggles to find cures. For 99% of human history, these are all facts that you can bet on. None of this is hype in this presentation today. For 99% of human history, lifespan was less than 18 years. It rose to 30 years by the mid-1800s and is now near 80. And I'm 123 already. But this generation, interestingly, a new study in the New England Journal of Medicine just a couple years ago demonstrated statistically that this generation of Americans will not live as long as their own parents lived in a number of years. It's the first time in human history that there's been a reversal of the increase in longevity. And there are a lot of reasons for that I'll share with you in subsequent visits at regional conventions and things where I get into sharing with you the secrets of anti-aging and how I believe we're going to put out a program that I'm confident, I've already put the protocols together for this in the last few years, and you can read about it briefly on my website, which is just kenkrollmd.com. But I'm confident that we can put together a